Oh, look at all of this. So okay, now we are going to go ahead and try to set up our game. Oh, this is so slow, please. Good thing she's tireless, because this is... Ugh. Come on. Welcome, dear viewers. I'm Xnick, recording some games. Today we are going to be featuring Desolation Twin, but today I'm a bit tired, so hopefully my tiredness does not increase the misplay rate so much that I lose every game. And well, Desolation Twin is not that great actually, because yes, it is big, but also there are so many big removal spells that... Oh, my neighbor is doing some drums, so we have some music to accompany us today. I don't know if you listen to that. So the idea here is, okay, the token is the largest token that you can get without using Oya Parish, I think. And well, we are going to be, since the token is easily removable, we are going to go with Anointed Procession to go for an extra token, and therefore we duplicate the value of our Desolation Twin, and so they should be called Desolation Triplets. So let's go into some games. The deck is all about ramping and finding the cards and dropping Desolation Twin. It's a 4-color without black. Let's go ahead and win something. And here we are with what seems to be some vampires deck. So we are equipped with quite a bunch of board clears, so hopefully we can ramp, play the board clears, stay in the game, and hope that our opponent doesn't give up if we get the leading here. So Radiant Flames for 2 for the time being. It's a keep. So let's hope that this Radiant Flames has a huge impact in this game, because I think that we are going to be seeing vampires. Might be not. 1 black, Fatal Pushes. So Fatal Push can kill the Desolator token. Okay, Forest. And so if we draw another color, then Radiant Flames can be dealing 3 damage across the board. But okay, there's the first vampire, Child of the Night. She has the 2/1 with lifelink. Okay, let's go ahead with another Mountain and continue. This is a sorcery, therefore we cannot play this during the opponent's turn, but so far he only has a 2/1. This can take down quite an army. Oh, it's a white, black, and Greyblade Marauder. It's not what I was expecting, and it has 4 toughness, therefore we have to be very careful here. Maybe we can duplicate some of the opponent's cards. So what about dropping Saheeli? Well, it's going to provide us with 2 chances to scry and save us some life in the process. But we don't have blue. What am I thinking? Okay, let's go Flameshadow Conjuring, and hopefully the opponent goes wide here. He should, if he plays some creatures that are within the reach of the Radiant Flames, we should be happy. And we also ran Mirrorwing Dragon. Angelic Destiny. Ouch. That's going to be very painful. 7 to the face, and the opponent keeps gaining more life. Ouch. Ouch. So what to do here? Oh, well, finally, here comes this. We could play the Mirrorwing Dragon, but it would be terrible because it dies to any of these two without providing us with many things. So let's go with Scry and a little bit of life in the form of loyalty if the opponent wants to remove this guy, that is. So Spring. Let's put that to the bottom. If we find a double blue, perhaps we can find a way to survive this with the Saheeli's Artistry. But it's going to be very hard, actually. Okay, so assuming the opponent goes for Saheeli, we get 2 more turns after that. If not, if the opponent goes face, we pretty much need to find a good answer in card number 49. Too bad if the opponent went with black and red vampires, we might be doing better. Oh, Gideon, why do you show up? Oh, Gideon. Oh. What to do here? Well, Saheeli is saving us from 1 point of damage here, but this flyer, it's going to take us down, and it's just a Clifftop Retreat. Let's see, Scribe, and this is Revelation. Actually could save us, giving us some life gain. So next turn Gideon's going to show up, and if we play the dragon we still die, so that's it. I could try to Radiant Flames, but that doesn't do much for us. Let's go Mirrorwing Dragon and see if the opponent tries to pay here. I forgot about, yeah. Oh, this deck. Thank you, deck, for saving me. I forgot about this. So now we might be leaving for another turn, but we are going to be losing our Mirrorwing Dragon, and that's so sad. So it's all up to Nissa's Revelation if we can survive here, provided if the opponent wants to remove the Mirrorwing Dragon, he'll probably loses all his guys. Let's see if he realizes that. It will be very funny because it won't be the first time that the opponent plays Anguished Unmaking over the Mirrorwing Dragon. That will be pretty funny to see, but I don't know. I think the opponent is carefully thinking about attacking or not, and Saheeli here, she can't provide us some help. Maybe he sends these 2 suppression bonds. No. Yeah, I think the opponent was trying to figure out if using suppression bonds over the dragon could cause the spell to go all over his creatures, but finally he properly read the description and found the lethal. So lost 2 heavy attackers, and we mulligan poorly against this match. I think I was too confident into finding other type of deck. Let's see our next game. And here we are back, and what is our opponent playing? It may be a Planeswalker's deck. If that's the case, maybe that gives us some time. Our deck is an all-in strategy, so we have to go ramp and ramp and ramp. 2 mana only, but we already have Desolation Twin, and the combination of Tireless Tracker plus the Journal is actually good. So as long as we find another land or we can kill our Primal Druid, we should be somewhat fine. So here is Spring. Opponent going with blue so far, an oversized deck. But since our deck is not particularly good, I should say, then negative counters. I think that this is not going to be good for us. Maybe I should play with Bounty of the Luxa, but I don't find the room to play that. Okay. Saheeli, thank you for showing up. If this gets killed, then Saheeli drops down, perhaps, and here she's going to take care of this for a couple of turns. So this is a pretty good creature, and if you have some sacrifice outlet, you can put the counters over the some other creature straight ahead, straight away. Okay, we prevent 2. This is at 1. Opponent 2 mana, 3 mana, and another negative counters creature dropping over this guy. Okay. Good. There's a land, and we could try dropping the tracker here. Do it and hope for the opponent not having a removal for the Tireless Tracker, so we block with the Primal Druid, get an additional land and a clue out of that. Okay, so far no removals, and opponent going for plus counters. Does not swing with. Well, we could trade here with the Tireless Tracker, but I think we hold her back. I first thought that this guy was a guy, but no, she's a girl. She's a woman. I was misled by the drawing. Alrighty then. Pilgrimage versus Spring. I think Pilgrimage is stronger, but we delay this Saheeli, but then we get to play Tamiyos faster. There we go, a couple of clues, and now if we lose, the Tireless Tracker is not going to be that terrible. We already have 2 clues out of her. Skip the attack. And now the opponent needs to remove the Tireless Tracker, and because now we can make her large with the clues. And that's the removal. Goodbye, Tireless Tracker, but you served us well. So I think if it does not matter too much, if I block this, I prevent 3, and it's the same here. And let's finally find the blue land for Saheeli. Yes, there we go. Confirm. I can drop Ajani and exile one of these 2 guys, or I can ramp twice with these 2, or drop Saheeli. Don't like that idea too much. We are at 16 life. I don't know, I think I have to ramp here once. Give me planes maybe. And speaking of which, maybe I should try to find a cute little Planar Outburst. That would be helpful. Let's go with this. Give me some card. It's another Desolation Twin. Okay. If we get to 10 mana, that is. Taking 7 now, and please give me Planar Outburst. But it's too much to ask for that. I could also drop Ajani and make him grow. Then the opponent has to attack with both. Nah, it doesn't seem right to do. Oh, Anointed Procession finally. So here I could. Let's go with this and take care of the guy. Poor Ajani, that's not the way that it is supposed to be used in our deck, but that's the way it is. So opponent can kill Ajani, so that effectively gives us 4 more life. Okay, goodbye, dear Ajani. Well, at least it got rid of one of the guys, but the opponent is sitting at 5 mana with 4 cards in hand. We're having some issues. And if the opponent has another trial, the blue cartouche, it's going to give flying to this guy. Okay, from beyond. That's great. And Anointed Procession plus from beyond could be even greater if we had the mana for it. I think we go Saheeli here. Scry like it must be done. Scry 1. Nissa's Revelation, but now we have our twins in hand. So bottom that is. And from beyond. So we start producing some blockers with this guy. Unless the opponent runs enchantment removal, that is quite likely. Here Saheeli should be saving us some life too. Please, please Saheeli, do it for us. Thank you, Saheeli. Okay, now opponent can potentially give us negative counters on our blockers. So we should be using Anointed Procession as soon as possible. This is good if we can shrink the guy sometime. Therefore, let's go Anointed Procession, so we start duping our Eldrazi plus Spring. I think we want the second planes because Planar Outburst, please save the day. Otherwise, I think we can be casting one of our Desolation Twins soon. Black, that's not good. That's not good. Opponent might be running the snake. No, Decimator Beetle. Well, a negative over this. Ouch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to block this because if the opponent can remove one of our twins, then we die. So hopefully. Alright. Oh no! We are going to have to wait. Double Anointed Procession with Desolation Twin would be so cool. But for the time being, let's go with these 3. And let's hope now that we can survive. Opponent still can maybe put this to sleep with blue and black. It's doable. Alright, another black mana source plus the Baleful Amit. Alright, shrinking this guy. I don't expect this to attack anytime soon. So what do we want to do here now? We have our Eldrazi Scions. What? Uh-oh, the game... Oh, Greenwarden, please, thank you very much. So we can also draw, we can recover Ajani, and having Ajani with us, we could use him to exile one of our tokens, giving us a nice chance of surviving here. I think we send just one of the guys over there and see what the opponent does, and keep 2 of them on defense. That's correct. And this, okay, does nothing when it dies, so only gives 5 life to the opponent. Only thing is, we would like to kill the Decimator Beetle. What to do here? Okay, I think we are going to kill this plus this other guy over here. We drop Anointed Procession number 2. We are going to Radiant Flames. So we don't want the opponent to be being able to put negative counters on different things. That's why, and continue. We can use this clue to draw something, and if we can ramp, it's going to be great, because then we can play Greenwarden and something from the graveyard on the same turn. Perhaps Saheeli could be interesting now that we have double Cruel Reality. That card is so powerful. It's going to be being used to kill our guys. Oh no, we have to kill one of our tokens. Ah, no, no, this is Saheeli Artistry. We don't have another blue. I don't care too much about that. Therefore, let's go with these 2 Eldrazi over here. Let's see what the opponent decides to do. He could just not block. I don't know if that's too wise. But if he can remove all these 1/1/1/1/1s, then we are in some trouble. Therefore, we want to bring back that Ajani from the graveyard as soon as possible. Let's do... We need to keep one of the green and one of the white open. So let's... Quick, please hurry, because this game is so awful for tapping mana. Come on, now. Okay, that's the way we want. Here comes Ajani. Do I play Ajani? Not yet, I believe. But the Tamiyo's Journal, it's a good way to do this. And hope that the opponent cannot remove these two, but next turn we can Ajani one of the 10/10 tokens, and that is going to put us on a hefty life total, and then we don't have to worry about our game. And if the opponent keeps playing, it's going to be so fun. Ron's Monument, that is very strong. That really, if the opponent can draw a very large hand, he could run over us. Okay, gives +2/+2 untrample to this bad boy. Is he going to swing here? Well, we have two 10/10s to swing back at him, so 7. Okay, I see what he's doing, but I think we take 8 because Saheeli's Artistry with Greenwarden of Murasa is really cool. We need just another white blue land. We have to kill this guy. Okay. There they are. Spring can provide us the blue but enters tapped. We can also fetch for something cool with Tamiyo's Journal. I think we are going to go with the Ajani plan and exile one of the twins. Let's see what the opponent does over here. Attack with this. There we go. Goodbye. And now we are going to negative this guy. We might be losing Ajani again, but this provides us some breathing room, and the spring. I think we need that second blue for Saheeli because that's going to be super cool. Alright, what's next? We can use the journal to find any card from our deck. What do we want here? Maybe Planar Outburst after all, but the opponent has Cruel Reality. Sandgore Convergence. I think that Samut would be pretty cool to have. Yeah. Goodbye. 1/1 token. We got more. Don't worry about. So okay, wait. Let's do this. Can we kill this guy somehow? What if we use Fire Conclusion? It's a good option. Heaven. Chandra provides us with more mana. I think Nissa's rune. Let's go wide. Nissa's Renewal. We have to kill this Drossy Scion. Oh, Flameshadow Conjuring. That's pretty good. How much mana do we have here? Do we have 12? That's 5. Yeah, we have 12. Therefore, let's go first. Yeah. Both. We duplicate the clues and the Greenwarden of Murasa. And we are going to bring back, well, Saheeli's Artistry for sure. And what else? Rai. And Tireless Tracker. Primal Druid, yeah, Primal Druid. Let's go nuts with this. Yes. And why not having a little more lands with us? More, we want red mana now that we have the Flameshadow Conjuring with us. And let's pick another couple of permanents if we have something there. Okay, this Samut is quite decent. And we also have Mirrorwing Dragon. Yeah, we can go pretty crazy next turn. We can even swing with this. Yeah, swing with attack with all. Let's see what the opponent tries to do here. And there we go. So Cruel Reality is making a number. We are not going to exile the Greenwarden here. Continue. We can activate the Tamiyo's journal, but we have too many cards in hand. Primal Druid, I guess we don't need after all. Okay, the deck is about dropping the Desolation Twin, but we have the dragon. Okay, more counters. Can we even remove this guy? Well, if he tries to attack, we can double block. He's going to try to kill Ajani, I guess. He's going for our face. Okay. So now opponent is now empty-handed, and we this is not optimal for us, but this guy is already pretty annoying. So it has too many counters. Let's pick up something, maybe a land. And that could be interesting to have with us. Or maybe a second Flameshadow Conjuring. Yeah, that's the most awesome game. So I suspect that the opponent is going to be replaced by the AI pretty soon, but we still are going to keep playing here. We have to sacrifice the Planeswalkers. Well, it could be could work. Yeah, let's kill Ajani. We don't need Ajani now. Sorry, Ajani. Okay, there we go. Double Flame Shadows. And not sure. Well, yeah, let's let that happen. One Tireless Tracker that it's going to transform into a lot of Tireless Trackers. Yes, pay. And pay a little bit more. We have an army of Tireless Trackers. What is the plural? How do you call a group of Tireless Trackers? Okay, we have a little. The opponent can survive this attack here, but this is just too funny to end. Oh, look at all of this. So okay, now we are going to go ahead and try to set up our game. Oh, this is so slow, please. Good thing she's tireless, because this is... Ugh. Come on. So, if we swing now with all we got, this is 15 damage. The one, two, there are 8 tireless tokens, 6 each, 6 times 8, 48, plus 15, and he can only block 2. He gains 4 life with the Baleful Amit. And we can put 1 card on our hand. Let it be Chandra, why not? We can even draw a couple more cards, but I think that we don't need to. So let's try to get rid of these 2. Opponent gains 2 more life, I mean 4. So we can send 2 more of these guys and see what happens here. We of course could end the game here, but that's not even funny. So I know, come on, look at this hand. I cannot just kill the opponent. This is not the way one should play Magic. Look at this. We just need more mana, more mana. Another From Beyond. Actually, that's the card that we need. Another From Beyond. And another one. Creepy Mold destroys one of our artifacts or enchantments. Okay. Because the opponent wants to have Cruel Reality altogether. Yeah, but you know, opponent, there's a little thing called the Mirrorwing Dragon here. Oh, we even have the Heaven. Okay, Mirrorwing Dragon, we need 2 more red, and we are going to keep all our blue colors on the ready. Give me some more Mirrorwing Dragons, please. Yes. And do we want to have all the graveyard back in our hand? Perhaps. Artifact? No artifact. Cancel. We don't want to target that. We only want to copy a creature that is going to be you, the original one and only Mirrorwing Dragon. Oh, what's going on? What? Yeah. I think I can break the game here. Come the original Greenwarden first. Ajani. From Beyond. Primal Druid. Come on, all of them, please. Yes. 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 And Radiant Flames, why not? Yeah. Give me. Yeah, I'm going to be drawing all my graveyard. Oh, come on. Yes. So it won't keep asking if we empty our graveyard. So if we had a little werewolf that can use the number of cards in our hand, it will be quite interesting. Yeah, mind, confirm, the other mind, yes. Yeah, why do I have so many Greenwardens of Murasa? Yes. Yes. And okay, now all these Saheelis are going to resolve, and I think we are going to end up with quite a large number of tokens. And well, maybe I can play my Planar Outburst. Yeah, okay. So, right. So, good thing we don't run Valor in Acros here, because then I think that the game just goes pretty stupid. We don't have red to pay for additional Desolation Twins. Yeah, no, let's continue. And I'm going to kill the Tireless Tracker. No, I don't want, the opponent might give up, so I won't attack here. Some of our tokens are going to vanish because of Flameshadow Conjuring. So good luck with the cruel reality. Good thing we can avoid having that. Heaven, spring. Nissa Pilgrimage. We have 3 more. What to do? Heaven. I don't think we need. Well, Greenwarden maybe now. Nissa's Renewal and Chandra. Yeah, well, the game does not even know how to stack this large number of Mirrorwing Dragons. Opponent maybe has a land over there. And what's going to happen here? How many Tireless... I don't want to activate the journal because it's too slow, the Tireless Tracker's activations. Yeah. The only other card that we could want would be another From Beyond to get additional mana, but I think that we can both play Samut, Desolation Twin, and copy Desolation Twin. Maybe Greenwarden, and yeah, we could do another round of Saheeli's Artistry. We can repeat that with... Yeah, okay, we have to sacrifice! But we kill the token, okay. Okay, what if I play this? That would be quite interesting. So... yeah, we can keep going, we can break the game. Another Greenwarden and another Artistry could be too slow, so let's do this already. Just don't tap the blue, just in case. But I'm tapping the... I'm tapping the green. Yeah, doesn't matter. Does not matter, actually. We could have dropped the Samut. The tapping was pretty poor from my side. Continue. Yeah, I could have ended up with so many tokens. Okay, let's skip the attack here and do one final Greenwarden from beyond Samut thingamajinga. And yeah, you know, the opponent has some lure convergence. So many Greenwardens of Murasas. Not even funny. Okay. A large 8/8 with trample. What can we do about that? So good thing. I thank you very much for staying in the game. The opponent still wants to see what do we have here, and we could drop the Planar Outburst just to say GG. It could be amusing to see that happening. We could kill Desolation Twin, bring the guy back with Greenwarden, and then we properly use our manas. That could work. Alrighty then, let's go for our final round. We can even use Saheeli Rai to duplicate our tokens, but let's go with some Greenwardens of Murasa. Come on, look. Tireless Trackers, I should have killed them. Okay, this is right. Do we want additional Greenwardens? Sure, we want. Give me the Artistry. Yes, one. Pay. And yeah, that's it. No more. No more. No. Please no. Oh, please don't. So I think we need more mana in this deck. Yes. Yes. And yes. Yes. And again, yeah, pay. You come back. You come back. You earth. We could cast a huge earth to kill all dumb flyers, and we are left with the dragons. That could be an interesting way to handle the situation here. Yes. Okay. Now, do I play Samut of Dissent, Voice of Dissent? Yes, but this guy is legendary, so no. Therefore, let's just Saheeli beforehand. How many dragons are going to show up at this time? Well, oh, whoops. Oopsie. The funniest part of all this is that we could, if the game has not a limit, we can keep going with this. Oh boy. Oh no, I wanted to drop. Okay. So while all this is happening, I wanted to save the proper mana, the colors, to have Samut out there, because other creatures you control have haste, so all these tokens that are appearing now could have haste. Whoa. Okay, I think that some of you can calculate how many tokens are going to be here after all of this. Yeah, but I'm not going to sacrifice any of the clues because Tireless Trackers are going to take forever to get the counters. Okay, we have 16 twins. I mean, at this point in time, I don't know if they should be called twins. She, them, her, it, what are they? Okay, well, perhaps I speed up this part of the video, so bear with me, please. There's still so much going on, and still we have to see the Greenwardens. Oh. Alright. If you are watching this, Timber Pack Wolf, this is for you. Oh boy. I don't know if the opponent still is enjoying this, but it's certainly so fun. Yeah, thank you very much. Whoa. So, just imagine doing this in paper instead of doing this. Oh, that will be horrendous. And maybe the opponent, the other player, just won't concede the game and says, "No, you have to play all your triggers. It's not legal. If you don't, you forfeit the match. So you have to trigger all of this by hand." And then he carefully looks after everything, so there are no mistakes going on. We should just play this Planar Outburst and have... Can we have a 4? Okay, it's a 4/4 land. So if we swing with, if we leave our opponent at 1 life, then we could use the Planar Outburst to kill the opponent with the Awoken land, and that would be just very annoying from our side. And I think we lost our turn times for some reason, or is that it? Oh no, it's about time to attack, and I think the safest way here is to attack with all. Okay, so many of these guys are still with Summon Sickness, but we could also activate Tamiyo's journal and have all the Tireless Trackers grow. That's... Alright, I hope you have enjoyed. So next time we are going to try a Dissent deck. I hope you have enjoyed anyways. Thank you for being here. Sayonara! So finally we finished today's video. I want to thank you all for viewing, and I hope you have enjoyed our time together. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you think it's worth, and leave your comments below if you have any suggestions or ideas for me to try. We'll have another amazing video next time. Until then, sayonara!